Assalamu alaikum. How are you students? This is our fourth lecture for class 8 computer studies. Today's our topic is chapter number 2, data and data processing. Now students, introduction of chapter 2. Chapter 2, this is the picture from your book. In this chapter we discuss the topics are data, what is the data, definition of data, types of data, then we discuss data processing, then the types of data processing. The next topic is information, what is information and definition of information we will discuss in chapter 2, and the last topic of this chapter is electronic data processing. The topic number 1 is data. Data, we know that is a raw facts gathered from one place or more sources and produced to get the finished result. Data is a collection of facts and figures. The word data is the plural of the Latin word datum, which means facts. Therefore, we can say that data is the collection of facts, thus sales figures, test scores, customers' names, address, and weather reports all are the examples of data. Data is usually in the form of numbers, words, or codes composed of numerical or alphabetic characters or special symbols. However, data can also be in the form of photographs, drawings, maps, graphs, etc. Now move to the next topic, types of data. Data is composed of numbers, alphabets, combination of numbers and alphabets or special symbols. So we can classify data into the following three basic types. Number 1, numeric data. Number 2, alphabetic data. Number 3, alphanumeric or string data. Now discuss the numeric data. This type of data consists of numbers or digits. Start from 0 to 9, a plus or minus sign and the decimal point. It is used for mathematical operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, etc. Examples of numeric data are 123 500 40.50 minus 12 plus 40. The numeric data is further classified as integer data and B, real data. Integer data is in the form of whole numbers. It does not contain a decimal point. However, it may be positive or negative. For example, 12 3456 minus 12 minus 500 plus 500, etc. Integer data can be number of students in a class. For example, 40 students, 30 students, 35 students, 50 students. Integer data does not contain a decimal point. All these numbers are whole numbers. Now move to the real data. Real data is in the form of fractional numbers. It contain a decimal point and it may also be positive or negative. Real data is further subdivided into two types. Before start the real data types, we discuss here the example of real data. As I told you the example, number of student in a class is always in a whole number. It's never can happen. We can say the number of student in a class 30.5 students, 20.8 students. It's never can happen. So the real data is always in the form of decimal point. It always contain the decimal point. For example, real data example of real data is the age of any student. For example, 12.5, 13.5, 13.6, 14.8. The height of any person, height of students, 5.6, 4.6, 4.8, 4.0, 4.1 can be real data. Now move to the further real data types, further types of real data. These are number 1, fixed point data. Number 2, floating point data. Fixed point data are, it consists of digits 0 to 9, a decimal point and a positive and negative numbers. Fixed point data means the decimal point is fixed in this type of data. For example, 13.55 minus 12.2 centigrade, 4.5 kilograms, 87.33%, etc. In all these examples, the decimal point is permanently positioned and never can float from left to right or right to left. The second type of real data is floating point data. It includes digits 0 to 9, a decimal point plus minus sign, and letter D, capital D, small d, or capital E or small e. The data which is in the exponential form can be represented in the form of floating point data. It means floating point data is in the form of exponential. Exponential form means the examples are given in your book, page number 7. 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19, or we can write it as 1.602 e minus 19. E represent the exponent of power of 10. The second example is 2.9979 into 10 to the power 8, or we can write it as 2.9979 E8. Here also E represent the power of 10. It's the E called exponent. When we try to solve or we try to resolve the powers of 10 in these two given examples, then you can see the decimal point moves from left to right or right to left. So these type of data is called floating point data. The next basic type of data is alphabetic data. This type of data consists of only alphabetic characters, capital A to capital Z or small a to small z, and a blank space. For example, ABC, Fahim, Pakistan Zindabad, or any name of any place or person or thing. All type of data which consist only alphabets is called alphabetic data. The third basic type of data is alphanumeric or string data. This type of data consists of alphabetic characters, numeric digits, and all special characters such as plus sign, minus sign, at the rate, percentage, dollar sign, etc. Alphanumeric data is also called string data. For example, the example of string or alphanumeric data is class 6A, or any type of date. For example, today's date is 23 slash 07 slash 2020, or the address of your house, the house number, h number dash, and and the example is your password of your email IDs, your Facebook IDs passwords, which consist of alphabets and numbers also. So the student, the today's topic is completed. Today we discuss what is data, the definition of data, the types of data in detail, all the types of data given here in your book on page number 6 and 7. Now move to the exercise. Here is two questions from the today's topic. The question number 1, what is data, is short question. You can write the definition of data from page number 6. And the question number 2, define types of data. It's a long question from this topic, and you can also write, you can search your answer from page number 6 and page number 7. Now the students, time to end the top lecture, and God bless you. Allah Hafiz.